Hi everyone, it's Hazel Marie. Welcome to my craft room. Yes, I've been busy this morning um, trying to get some videos up. Um, this particular one um, I made and then I went back and I altered it. And I'm sure you don't ever do that, but I do. Uh, Sometimes you put a particular trim on or a bow or you leave something off and you think, oh, I really wish I had that on there. Well, that's kind of what I did. Some things I didn't do anything about, but I did. I'll show you some of the things that I did change as we go along. Now, this is a needle book, and let me see if I can get it in a little closer so that you can see. And what I did was I took a piece of fabric, and actually it was felt, and I had cut it to size, and I folded it over, creased it to where I wanted it to fold, so I knew where my back was, and I thought, okay, that's just the size I need it to be. Well, the thing that I did next was open it up, and okay, I don't think we need that, right? So end of a flower. Let's see here. Now, what I did was I decided that I wanted to cover this with a lace, and actually this is the same lace that I used on my shoe. I had it out, and you can't really tell the design super close, so I decided, well, I'll just use that. And it's not a true white. It's not an ivory, but it's kind of maybe a champagne. I'm not sure. It's just kind of a light off-white. And so anyway, I put that down, and then I told you that I changed. I put a particular another piece of trim around. Decided I didn't like that because uh, it didn't close real good. It was it had too much in it. It had some pearls in it, so to me it didn't close real well. So I decided, and let me back off here. Um, so I decided that what I would do is I would use a different type, one that was flat, and this one is a very beautiful one, and it has a ribbon running through it, and this is kind of a light pink. I don't know what color it's picking up on the screen, and this is kind of a cream ribbon running through it. But before I attached that, what I did was I went ahead and I decided what I wanted to put down here. And I went ahead and I actually have two layers of lace. The second lace in between, I added some dangles. So this lace and this lace is the same, and what I did was just add dangles in between. Where it went up, I added dangles. So I put those on next. Then after I did that, so you can see it dangles. So pretty. Whoops. Attached to my doily there. I received this as a Happy Meal from one of my friends. And so after I did this, I said, okay, now it's time to kind of start decorating the front as far as what I'm going to put around the edges. And so I put this right here is a gathered lace, and I think it's about a 1/2 inch, maybe 3/4 of an inch, and I put it all the way around. And then I added my teacup. Isn't that pretty? Oh, love teacups, especially the ones with roses on them. Love them. The pinks, love them. Uh, anyway, um, after I put this on, and then I added my trim here, which is a flat trim, I decided that I needed to add a different or another dangle here, which I did. Isn't that pretty? And then I have a pink and white polka dot bow, and it is the very thin. I love this kind of ribbon. It's so pretty. Makes up to a beautiful bow. And actually, looking at it, I put the bow first, then I put the dangle, and then I took this off of a butterfly that I had and added it on top. Up at the top, I added a light pink flower because it seems that no matter how hard you try, sometimes the lace doesn't exactly match on the edges. So that took care of that. On this side, I duplicated the same thing. I put a bow, and then I added the dangle, and I put the beautiful little bow right here, and I put another flower up here. Now, on this side, which is the front, I took a piece of the tablecloth and I made a flower. It was just a running stitch flower, and it's a pale pink. I don't know if you can tell that or not. It's just a pale, pale pink. And then I made I had already made this particular lace flower, and I put it in the middle, and then I added this beautiful piece of bling. Now this bling I got off of the internet. I got it from eBay. And then just made that beautiful. Isn't that beautiful? Over here, I had this trim, and what I did was I ran it on this side, flipped it around, and I ran it on this side. And then I put a strip of the rhinestones that you can buy on the roll, and I put that down the middle. And that was my book cover. Now, okay, looking at the inside, you'll notice that I have secured the book with thin satin ribbon. And let's open it up. Now the inside also was the white felt. And what I did first was I covered it with the same lace that I had put on the front and the back. Same lace. Put that all the way across the front and secured it. And then what I did, I decided that I was going to have a piece of lace across the bottom because I wanted to make 2 pockets. So I put my lace across and secured it. And then what I did was I sewed all the way from the bottom all the way up to the top. I did not get out my sewing machine. I decided I would just do it by hand. I don't like to hot glue it because hot glue makes it harder to close, and that's why I hand sewed it. Use small stitches, not the big running stitches, but the little tiny stitches. After I had sewed this down, that created a pocket over here, and it created a pocket over here. Now, what I did next was I added some more trim. This trim is the exact same trim as on the front. And I glued this trim underneath and on top of the lace and on top of the pockets. After I did that, see the dangles? It's so cute. After I got through with that, I decided that I would add, these rhinestones. And I think that kind of makes it pop. Then I said, okay, let's bling it up some more. And let's put these flat back pink pearls, or gems, I guess they're gems, not pearls, here around, because there's like, you can't probably see it, but there's like little tiny flowers, maybe you can, and they're filling in the centers. Then after I finished doing that, I decided that I would use a similar but not quite the same piece of trim, which is a flat trim, and it has a ribbon running through it. And I went ahead and I glued it all the way around. After I did that, I put matching flowers on each corner so that they would match the ones on the front. See? Now, after I had done that, I decided that I would add 2 pink butterflies. Now from here, they don't look real pink, but they're a very light shade of pink. And if you can see right here, this little bow with a pearl, that's the one I swiped for over here. So I now have 2 butterflies that are missing their bows. So on the back side, what I did was, after I finished putting on my my butterflies, is I added a pink flower in each corner, and then I added this flourish right here, and it's got these cute, and they're, I guess they're like a cardboard rose. They're so pretty. It's a real pale light pink, and this is even paler. And then I added these 3 pins that I had, and then I made these stick pins, and glue. We live with glue, don't we? And here's the first one I made. The second one, you may recognize this green. I had made a green one a little bit ago. I happen to love that green. And then I made another one. It has a little blue in it right here. I don't know if you can tell. And then pink. So what I did was I put these over here to the side. Oops, not up. Way up, aren't I? Yeah. Looks like I need to work on that one a little bit. I think he's coming loose. Yep, he is. Okay. I guess I didn't glue him good enough. And then just kind of put them at, make sure I'm in camera, focus or whatever. And then I just put them at different angles so that they came out and looked really pretty. Now, I will go back and I will work on those a little bit because they're not even very good. Oh, you know me. I'm telling you, I don't work too well upside down. You might. But anyway, there's my 3 right here. Now, if I were going to give this away, which I'm not, but if I were, then I could always stick something here in the pocket. I could put a little note. You could put a little gift card. Uh, these are so fast and so easy that you could actually make one today. Oh, the one thing I forgot to tell you, because I told you I'd go back, is underneath here, I put the ribbon. I doubled it, glued it together, stuck it in, well, I glued it, and then I glued this on top on each side. And that way, you close it up, and you can get that down there. You can just tie it back. What a cute gift. You know, I don't have a mother that is living. Both my mother and my mother-in-law both have passed on, and both wonderful women I admired and loved dearly. Uh, but I don't have, like I said, a mom to wish a happy Mother's Day for tomorrow. But I do have two daughters, and I'm hoping that they wish me a happy Mother's Day. And I'm going to wish each one of you a happy Mother's Day and hope that you have a wonderful day. I know that my husband and my niece, um, Rosie, uh, she's like a daughter to us. She's like our third child, and she has special needs, and we love her very much. And but she's coming over tomorrow, and she's going out to lunch with us. And I wish each one of you a very, very happy Mother's Day. And dads, if you're watching, I hope you take care of those moms. They're special. I love you guys. Thanks for watching. God bless.